Hi everyone, it's the 21st of July. Now we had the break of the purple resistance, then failed it. Now it's pushing again, and the red bottom band is a potential support. Especially like this is of course a spike down, so the accuracy of this red potential uptrend is questionable. But that's all we have at the moment from the lows of last week, and the bulls are still in full control, and the blue top band is at 6,400 somewhere there, maybe 475 or so. That blue top band. The red resistance was broken and back tested. It is, I think, it is eventually going to get to that blue top band. SPX cash is the same, purple resistance broken, the red bull flag broken, back tested 3 times off the purple bottom band. It is this green uptrend, well, blue in the previous picture. And if it holds, we rally to 6,400, 6,500, somewhere there. Dow Jones bounced off the red broken bull flag. It had reclaimed the green bull flag. Remember this? It was down and then recovered back up. And the green top band's break obviously is going to target 45,400 on the futures. So we are not there yet, but I think if this continues off the red support, which I also gave as a nice bouncing opportunity to the futures members, right? This was the previous resistance zone, that blue one, and it bounced off it together with the red. So that was kind of a double support here, and we rallied, and it is now going to break that green top band, hopefully. Similarly, on the Dow Jones Cash, 1, 2, 3 touches on the green top band. It's off the red, it's off the golden support, and I think there's going to be more upside as soon as it breaks that green top band. And the bulls are not giving up at all, not at the moment. And we'll find out when and where this market turns down for a correction, but we're not there yet. Nasdaq broke that golden top band, came down, but now it's trying again. And I think this time may prevail. I think it will prevail. And we're going to get to the purple top band at just under 24,000. NDX cash, golden top band, broken, came down, faked it a little bit. Now it's trying again. It is this green top band is the minimum target, is the green. And if it comes down and then rallies, and of course that purple one is at 24,000, just over 24,000. Russell broke out of the purple bull flag. It is bouncing, which is good. And I think ultimately we're still going to get to that 23.25, and then we'll find out what happens afterwards. Is it going to get there, or is it going to pull back to the black bottom band and then rally? That remains to be seen, and every dip is still a buying opportunity for the small caps, which is Russell. FTSE is still very close to the blue top band, which already has 4 touches. That has been my target all along since the bounce of the triple support, blue, golden, and green. It went through this green internal resistance, sliced through it, got to the blue top band, and you can see if it can clear that blue top band, which is an ascending resistance, right? That is an ascending resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it can slice through, which is at 9,075, it has another at least 500 points to go. DAX had bounced off this red support, broken resistance, came down twice back test. It's this green uptrend. I think it is following. If it gets to the red top band, we may see another big downwards move though. So to form the red bull flag, it didn't get there last week, so it pulled back much more deeper than I thought it would. But I think it is off this golden support now, 1, 2, 3 touches, as long as it climbs up to the red, and then we'll see whether it reverses there. If it does, we may see a much deeper pullback to form the red bull flag. Either way, I think you may remember the purple and blue double support got to the blue, broke out, back tested the breakout level, Then the red resistance was broken, got to a new all-time high, came down. And I think if it can clear the red top band entirely, then we get to 25,000. This is French index, purple bull flags backtest. The blue one was broken, then the purple. This is the perfect backtest after the breakout. All right, nice breakout, came down. The red bull flag is intact at the moment, and the breakout would be a buy signal. TLT is inside this golden small bull flag. We need to see the break of this golden bull flag, which would be, if it can break out today, it would be around 85.75, just under 85.75. But we may see, I mean, if it touches there, pulls back, maybe even revisits the lows of last week, and then a breakout. That would be awesome, of course. This is a 30-year Treasury bond. Still, the golden uptrend is intact, and the green resistance will be broken eventually, unless that golden bottom band breaks first. Oil is still under this major blue and red double resistance there. We have no indication of going there to break it just yet. This green support rail, I think, is the one to watch. So we may see a bounce, get there. And if it does come down and breaks this green support, I still believe there is just one chance to fill this gap, just over $60. Okay, that is just, around $61. That would be a gap fill. Very hard to say whether it's going to get filled or is it going to rally to break the blue and red. That's, also very much dependent on news. So the Brent oil is also, it has this green support rail. If it comes down to the green bottom band, bounces again, and then at the fourth touch breaks it, then it may really come down to backtest this deep, right? The gap. You can see I have this gap on my chart, and that level is 62.50, I think. Gold is now pushing, and it bounced off the blue support. It didn't come to the golden one. Off the blue support, it is now clearing this purple internal resistance. It should get to that purple top band, pull back, and then a break to the upside is going to take us to a new all-time high. I was still hoping that it would get to that green bottom band for, at 3,200, but I don't think it's going to happen, right? I don't think it's going to happen. It looks like it's not going to happen, but there is just one more chance that if it touches the purple, really sells off, test that 3,200, which is also the green bottom band, okay, and then rally. 3,200 would be a massive buying opportunity if it gets there. Gold continuous futures is clearing the blue resistance. That blue support rail held. The blue resistance is broken, which is why I think it is going to get to that purple top band at 34.50, and then we'll see whether it reverses there. So silver's action is very, 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 very critical here. So let me explain with the daily chart first. Okay, so this daily chart shows the golden internal resistance rail that needs to be broken. This is a little bit more short-term black resistance, 1, 2. This is why we reversed 2 weeks ago. Okay, so that 1, 2, 3 touches, that black line turned into a resistance right there. This is like almost to the tick. Okay, and it pulled back, and the level was 39.15, I think, maybe 39.20 on the spot chart. And then we bounced off so I'm going to now switch to the daily, 2-hourly chart, right? I think the purple uptrend is forming, and we cleared the red internal resistance, which is why it's rallying. If this red top band holds, and the level today would be 38.65, 38.60, 38.65, somewhere there. If it touches that, pulls back, and then bounces off the purple and get to a 39 plus, then silver will probably break that black resistance too. If it slices through that at the fourth touch, it will be unstoppable. But what I'm trying to say is, if this resistance is here to stay, it may really sell off all the way to the green bottom band as well. I don't think that's going to happen, but we are price dependent and we have to watch what the price is doing. That's it, period. Green, silver, excuse me, green futures, that golden resistance rail, you can see 1, 2, 3 touches. It bounced off the black support rail. It is inside the red, I think that red bottom band, the red uptrend. And if it can clear, right, this 39.50 or even like 39.75, right, the previous highs actually, then I think it will clear that golden resistance, which is that black resistance that I showed you on the spot chart. Then we rally big time. Platinum broke out and back tested that blue, broke out of and back tested that blue bull flag. I'm going to show you one thing here. Is it just the question? Well, look at that. Lines are followed even when there are no lines. Okay, yeah, this is just. I said I thought maybe there is something there, and you can see there is. So the golden bottom band has 4 touches, right? The golden top band had 1, and now this is the second touch. So this one is a proper spin-off channel. What platinum has to do is by getting to the golden top band and break it. That will be the only way for platinum to keep on rallying. You can see this perfect golden top band alignment. Without plotting it, I was kind of like, okay, this looks like a spin-off. So it's only when you plot these lines tens of thousands of times like I did, maybe hundreds of times in the last 15 years, I can see them without plotting them, and I'm just highlighting them. So the golden top bands break would open the way for 1600 clearly. Platinum continuous futures is already getting to new all-time highs. This is perfect. After the break of that 1350 zone, then it basically didn't look back. It back tested it, then it rallied. So platinum is making our year really, and together with palladium and hopefully coffee. Natural gas didn't get to the blue top band. It left the gap last night. This is typical natural gas. It always opens on a Sunday night with a gap, and this is a massive gap right here. Like, not so massive, but it's still big, right? The blue top band has to be cleared. I'm going to remove, maybe I'm going to make it a bit more, wow, look at that. A bit more precise. This is it. This is the blue top band. This one was broken. We can remove that. The blue bull flag has formed, and clearly if it can break out, then natural gas is going to rally because the golden uptrend is still intact, as you can see. On the August contract, it is more or less the same picture. The red plus blue, the blue one that wasn't really tested, and it left a gap. So it will fill the gap, maybe touch that blue top band. It could do it today, and then keep on coming down. So we got to be very careful with natural gas. It is at a critical level here. Okay. This is copper. It had broken this one and it stopped here as a potential resistance, which I showed on Friday. Now it may come down and break this blue bottom band, right? I'm going to put it in a green. So it could really, but if it can, of course, break it, then we get to, well, maybe this erasing of this spike has to wait. Maybe it will never happen. I don't know. It's they're very annoying. These news-induced rallies, like usually caused by Trump nowadays, they are quite annoying. I would love to see more organic forces rather than these algos doing stuff. Look at this. The red top band held, and this is the September contract. If it comes down and breaks this blue bottom band, I think I made it green on the other one. If this green support breaks, then we should see more downside and even break this red bottom band to come down to 470, which is this gap. Palladium, right? It's this golden top band together with the blue. That was a double resistance, which is why I closed half of the long, which was at 1370, 1370, right? I closed at 1340, I think 1340 something. That's okay. The question is now, this is the golden uptrend. That is confirmed. Two touches here, two touches there, actually even three touches almost at the bottom band. So what we need is to basically maybe pull back to the blue bottom band. That's a potential support. Rally to the golden top band and smash it. That will be the only way for Palladium to keep on running. And the blue bottom band is at 1240, 1230. If it gets there, then rally to 1400. If that blue bottom band holds, yes, that would be nice to keep on going. Euro is now breaking out of the green bull flag. It had broken the blue support, which was bearish. That was unfortunate because I closed my long. I got stopped on that long. Green bull flag is breaking out. So Euro is getting stronger again. It just back tested the breakout level of the red bull flag. Now it's bouncing. Obviously, it has to reclaim this blue broken uptrend. It can do it, but we'll have to wait and see. Similar on the pound, it bounced off the blue support internal. It is now backtesting this green broken support right there. It already did support backtest. It's now the second backtest. So is it going to break back in? Quite possible. And I'm going to show you on the 4 hourly, do we have a kind of a bull flag? So let me zoom out a little bit and then zoom in back again, because my platform is terrible with the long-term lines coinciding with the short-term ones. So I always have to zoom out. So let's have a look. Do we have a bull flag, this red one? So if it gets to the red top band, maybe one more pullback, even come down to 133, and then maybe this green internal support would hold and rally. But this red plus blue plus green, kind of a triple resistance zone, that needs to be broken, right? That blue, especially the red one, which is at 135 today, somewhere around 135. If it holds, pound sterling is going to come down once again. Maybe after that, a breakout would be a buy signal. US dollar Japanese yen just cleared the blue bottom band. This is signaling some US dollar weakness again. So this is very bearish to me. Okay, that golden internal resistance held, but the golden top band hasn't been tested yet. So if this wants to become a bear flag, it has to get to that 151 plus. But at the moment, this looks bearish. This is quite bearish because the blue bottom band is broken. DXY, it's this blue top band, which was a potential resistance. Now it is indeed becoming a resistance. This is again trading channels, right? This is a kind of a projection of this broken bull flag. And I said, if this wants to become like this is an internal, then it would come down to the previous lows, and it is quite possible that we will see that. But and also, if you look at it this way, right, there is, I think, a short-term bear flag that is breaking down, right? This is also, just like the Euro's green bull flag, this is black bear flag that is breaking down. So it is looking bearish on the US dollar. And Aussie still has to break this black top band, and it has to get to what, 66.10. That would be the only way for Aussie to start running to clear that green resistance as well, but we are not there yet. And Kiwi 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. This purple one is the one that we have to watch. If it clears the purple top band, then it would also clear the golden major resistance, and that would open the way for 6,500, maybe 6,600. That's why it is very critical that it moves beyond 6150. And without breaking that purple bottom band, if it breaks the purple bottom band, then it's game over for pounds, for Kiwi, because then, things would look very bearish. And on the short term, you can see the red bull flag has formed. Okay, the small bull flag inside the purple spin-off channel. If that red top band breaks, we get to that 6150, and then we'll see whether it can break or not. And US dollar CAD, it didn't get to that 138.20 level. And if it touches the golden top band, we may see still a reversal and really come down. It is still looking very bearish to me because it has broken the red support. It had broken the green internal support after reversing at 147, which is that green top band. Let's have a look at coffee, which is slightly disappointing, which is why I closed half of the position. Okay, and I'm gonna buy it to the full position if it can clear that black top band. You can see almost cleared, but then the green bear flag is broken. So we may see some, well, I think we are seeing some downside, and it is much more clearer on the September contract of coffee. The red top band, the red bottom band, and it is coming down and it is clearing this green bear flag. So my hope is that it's not going to come down to 280. It will come down to maybe 290 and then rally to break that black top band so that we can buy to the full position again. I took some profit of 25 handles, which was good because I had a really big position. But yeah, I'm going to put it to the full position if it gets there. Blue if it breaks out. Wheat is still bearish inside the red downtrend. And on the September contract, it has just cleared this green resistance, I think. I'm not very fond of this sort of thing. It's just two touches. I wouldn't call that a resistance. So if it still reverses, then comes down to the purple, then we come down to that 510. That blue line becomes a support probably, but it is still looking bearish to me. Soybeans rallied off that green bottom band, but there is no action to basically fill this gap at 1052. So we'll see if it gets there or not. And obviously, if it touches the green, and it may come down to that blue major support. And that major support is from 2002. That's 23-year support, which already has, look at this one. Right, this is the low of 2002. After 23 years, second touch, third, fourth, fifth. So if it breaks down, we come down to 800, I think, which is that green bottom band, if it gets there. And on the August contract, still looking bearish. And yeah, is it forming something like this? That is the question. I'm going to now put it right there to see if it really matches, and it does. Wow, look at that. Like, even without plotting it, you can see that, right? So the green bottom band, 1, 2, what bottom band is 2, top band is 2. This is the green downtrend that is forming. Spectacular, isn't it? Corn inside the green downtrend, there is no action to, well, basically like resembling a buy signal. It is still bearish, and I think will come down to 375 eventually. And on the September contract, it bounced off the blue. It could get to that 415, 420, maybe 422, and then from there sell off again. Cocoa is off the green, no, sorry, off the red internal support, right, on the continuous futures, right? This is the support, and it basically reclaimed the blue broken channel. So, well, is it like this? Very, very sloppy. I wouldn't call it like that, okay? I'm not going to call that. Either way, I think it is still looking like, would it want to come down? But the real buy, or basically the bounce signal, the bounce came from the red bottom band together with the green on the September contract, which I've been talking about. That was a massive bounce, and the level was 72.50. Don't you remember? I think I called 72.50. Maybe it came to 72.25, and then it is at almost at 8,000. Not bad, eh? Now, is it going to come down once again? There is very good chance it will come down once again, especially if it can backtest this apex, right? Sorry, not OPEX of this, right? Right. not apex, apex of this triangle right there, and then come down. Sugar is coming down. I think it's that golden top band that is holding at the moment, right? And on the October contract, this is now the blue top band. As I said, this is going to reverse it, and it did, right? Slightly damaged, but from 17, it sold off to 1652. So clearly, this is a downtrend now. And of course, if it comes down and breaks out, that may turn things bullish. And cotton is coming down inside the green downtrend. So that's good. Still on. So let's have a look at coins. Bitcoin it didn't come down to this purple support yet, but I think if it does, then we have more upside. Ethereum is spiking. I gave you so many Ethereum good points to buy. I don't know what else I could do, really. When it broke out at 1900 first, and from 1900 it doubled, 3,800 today. So yeah, I mean, I gave you a doubling opportunity right here at 1900 and then at 3,100 again. So, well, not too bad, especially the fact that the blue broken uptrend has been reclaimed. So, where do we end this rally? Well, at least it's going to pause at this blue and green double resistance, which is where it's headed at 4,100. Somewhere there, I think we're going to see the pause. Solana, right? The break of that black resistance, especially the golden, the red, and now the break, and it is broken out. Now the purple top band is the rally, is the target, which is at 250. And then if that purple top band gets entirely ignored, then we get to the green resistance at 340. I think my signals on Solana were spot on as well. Monero is calm. AVAX, again, I gave you at the green breakout. First of all, I gave you at the blue bottom band. And once it bounced, it broke out of the green, then came down pretty much to the previous lows. That was disappointing, of course, but then the golden blue bull flag was broken and the blue uptrend, short-term uptrend, was broken to the upside. Minimum target is 28 plus, which is that purple top band. We will see. Maybe it will get completely ignored. And if it does, it will get to the red and blue double resistance, and that level is 45. Ripple XRP is running big, and it is back at the previous all-time highs, and it is clearing that zone. Aave, right? It's this golden resistance that is broken, right? And Zcash dead. Zcash is the worst of them all. There is no rally whatsoever. It's a dead coin. Simple as that. There is so much hype around it, but there is no buyers whatsoever. Nothing. Only a move above 62 may look a little bit bullish. ACH, what a rally. What a ripper. Wow, look at that. It bounced off the golden support after then blue bull flag, then the black bull flag. And this level was at 19.20, 19 cents, 20 cents, and it got to 31 cents. Now it sliced through the purple. Now the final one is this, and then it's going to smash through that red resistance as well. And Dogecoin now at the green bottom band. The dog is dancing. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Since the break of the purple bull flag, I told you this is going to get to the green top band. That's the obvious target. And that's where we are now. It is stalling here. Maybe we'll pull back a little bit. And then a breakout is going to take us to the highs of November, December, and then all the way to 145. Massive rally. And ADA is now at the golden resistance zone. That's the zone. If it gets there, maybe it pulls back one more time, and then a breakout. And of course, the purple uptrend is very much intact. This is a giant uptrend from the lows of 2020. FTM is making a move on the blue resistance, ready to break. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the blue bottom band didn't even get tested. So what matters here is that if it breaks that double resistance, that red plus blue, it would get to the golden top band. That's the minimum target if it gets there, right? That's the minimum target. If it can break 45 cents, you can buy it. FET is of course rallying after this one and then this smaller golden bull flag. Jasmy is ripping, is back at the previous highs. Now, the question is whether it's going to get to the previous highs of November. But it looks okay because it bounced off the red, out of the blue bull flag, purple, then the black. Every single one of them was a buy signal, every single one. I'll go again, best buy signal by trading channels at 20 cents. And it got to 34 cents. And well, audio getting closer to the green top band. Even audio is kind of waking up, but it has to slice through the green and then the red. Arrow back at the previous highs, but is it going to get to the red? That's the minimum target, I think. And chain link, after breaking the final golden resistance, it is now rallying. Bounced off the blue, out of the purple downtrend, now golden resistance, and now the green top band is at the highs of November. So we'll see. Mana, again, green support, purple, red, blue, all of them were broken. Very textbook trading channels, okay? They are not some arbitrary channels. Everything is rule-based, and we broke out of all of them. Binance, after the break of that black bull flag, it's loading a bit slow, yes. And we are almost at the highs of November. This is a relative strength. Wow, look at that. It is back at the highs of November. So that is a big move, guys. Very big move since the break of that black bull flag. So the question is whether it can break that blue top band. That is the big question. And if it does, then of course it has to break the green and red, and that will open the way for, well, how many thousands that it can go. It's at 700. It could go to 80,000. I mean, yes, that's absurd, but yeah, there we are. Chili's on the daily, after the black, after the green support touch, black. Now it has to get to the blue and smash it. Finally, the green resistance, of course. And CKB, CKB's breakout signal was I gave you right here. The blue resistance, I said this is a buy signal from 44 to 70. I don't know. What else do you need? Seriously. Like every single one of them ran 30, 40, 50%. Coty, right? It's off the blue, that red support. It has to get to that golden and red. There is no such action. Dash had already broken out, right? There's this golden final resistance that gave way, and that is really good. Off the red, purple, everything is looking very, very good. But of course, it has to get to the green top band and finally break out. Polkadot looking good after faking this. This is really good, very, very positive. And yeah, money is flowing back into the altcoins, really. And the black downtrend right there, that has broken out and it is running. EOS obviously had broken out of the red downtrend, first the golden and then the red. That's looking good. GRT, after the break of that green bull flag, that was a massive one. First the red, obviously, then the green, and it kind of like made me obviously second guessing myself all the time. But once the green one was broken, it gave me a little bit more, confidence. And of course, Heather, after the break of that purple downtrend, I gave you the signal at 20 or even like 18 cents, I think, 18. And it got to 29, and there is more. There is more. IOTA had bounced off the golden after the blue, green. This is looking very, very good. And CAS, this is a big way. This is PAL and CAS. This is amazing because it reclaimed the red broken uptrend, and now it is forcing the golden top band. So this golden top band, I'm a little bit, so I just want to be really very precise on this golden top band, okay? I don't want to give you false hopes. So, right, this one here, right? I'm a little bit pedantic, right? I'm very by the book. So the golden bottom band is this, and the golden top band not tested yet. So, but the fact that the red channel has been saved is very very bullish. Litecoin now big move, and it is still under that green resistance, but I think there is a chance to break out. And MDT, the black top band has to be broken. NIA had broken the purple downtrend. It is targeting the green top band. And PAL made a big move by moving 20% today. And there is no news. There is no news. So that's good because black and purple, they are both broken. That's why PAL is rallying. And this looks amazingly bullish now. And Pepe looks good still since the break of the purple. But you can see the bear flag, so that bear flag will be back tested. I think there is still a serious chance that to slice through the red and blue and rally, and RSR, purple, blue, black, everything looks amazing. Sandbox, right? Blue downtrend, red, blue, everything looks very very bullish, right? And Shiba, right? This is breakout 123 rallying big time. That is good, but it has to slice through that green resistance. SKL has come down quite a bit. That is odd, but it bounced massively already. Look at this back test on the red. Overnight, it has come down to 16. Now it's back at 24. Wow, wow. That is good. That is good, actually. Like it basically cleaned up the weekends and bounced. And the golden resistance will be broken, I think, eventually. And Sui looking really good because it had broken that golden resistance right there. What is happening? My laptop is acting up. Green broken resistance getting back tested. That's why it is looking bullish still. Tau had already cleared the golden resistance and it has back tested it. This is now targeting 800. So really bullish, really bullish. And Theta had broken the blue top band, and you can see it is also rallying. So Theta looking very positive here. And Tia, it's not Carpathia, it's Celestia apparently. I don't know why I was calling it Carpathia, Celestia. And look at this. This is now rallying and it is going to get to the red top band. Hopefully it is going to get there eventually, but this was very disappointing, remember. And TrueCoin, even that one is, as I was calling it, truly rubbish, but then it woke up. I mean, tide lifts up all the ships, as simple as that, right? TRX had almost cleared, right, the red top band. But of course, so I'm going to put it there. It's this one because this is where it started. So there is still more, let's say the red top band is there. That's the minimum target. That's kind of the internal resistance because this is where this trend has started. Uni had to clear that golden top band and it is right there. This has to push and break out. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is now at a breakout level, and if it can break, then the green top band is going to be the minimum target. Ondo, after the breakout, massive rally, of course. This is looking very positive. It has to still get to the green resistance and break out. But yeah, looking good. And Stella, I gave you at 27, it's at 48. And I think there's going to be more upside. If it comes down to this somewhere around 36, it would be the internal resistance that is broken. So we may see another dip there towards 37 and then rally. And Pendle looking very, very positive, of course, right? Because that looks like it has recovered that red broken channel. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.